So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Thiaw makes the interception. Abraham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tomori calmly anticipates. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Joao Felix. Now it's Abraham. And he's had it nicked away. Merino.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And Reinders. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Martinelli. The ball is loose and the... Havertz! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Martinelli. Well timed, excellent interception. Kyle Walker. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Trossard. Tomori cuts out the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Reinders. Joao Felix. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
What a throw in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. There's the shot! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Havertz. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Martinelli. Martinelli stood his ground strongly. He has found the way through. That's very neat. Oh, well played. Joao Felix. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Martinelli. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And the pass is intercepted. Trossard. Reinders. Arsenal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Merino. Tomori wins the duel this time. Kyle Walker. Reinders. That's Abraham. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's no flag. Oh, the shot could be on. Rafael Leao! And he's really put himself on the line here. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Timber gets good distance on it. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Arsenal head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Tomori. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Trossard looking to run onto it. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Timber cuts it out. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. Joao Felix. Tomori. Joao Felix. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And they can counter here. Havertz. Played out towards the right wing. Havertz is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
Big header! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Havertz. Trossard. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Trossard gets a foot in here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Joao Felix. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Thiaw. Gabriel Jesus. Joao Felix. Oh, perfectly measured that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Well, there's the clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thiaw did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he latch on to this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Havertz. Trossard. Oh, that's well spotted. Joao Felix. That's a nicely measured pass. Reinders.
There will be
heading
1 minute
backwards.
added time.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for the runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Merino taking in the accolades, having been... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
The action has already started.
He's got the shot away! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. That has been cut short. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The electric Christian Pulisic is one of the most exciting attacking midfielders, who has searing pace and trickery that will scare any defender and many defences. He could do with a better final product at times, but he's very unselfish. He's a real team player, and he's making great strides.
And he can't get it over the wall. They've got to be quick to recover this. Martinelli. That's good play. Merino. And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Thiaw getting this one clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to dink it through. Merino. Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
Martinelli really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Deftly away. Out to the left it goes. Gabriel Jesus. Taken back almost at once. So we're still where we started right now. Trossard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gabriel. Can he spark a counter here? Pulisic. No, that's been intercepted. He's not got that quite right. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Gabriel Jesus deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Cleared without hesitation. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Merino, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Havertz. Martinelli. Martinelli! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. And reclaimed it in a trice. Trossard. Oh, here's a chance! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Trossard has found the net here, of course. Martinelli providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well read, nice interception.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Fofana. Pulisic. And he can clear it away. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Trossard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's gone looking for safety. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Martinelli. Now it's Pulisic. Belts one. Rice. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, what a ball he's hit. It's Gabriel Jesus! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Gabriel Jesus has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That looks a good ball through. Tries to get it clear. Great hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. And that's put paid to a promising move. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
João Felix. Some resolute defending there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Tomiyasu. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that was very necessary. And here's Havertz. Havertz! That had everyone off their seats.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Milan making consecutive changes here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Trossard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. Rafael Leao. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely aimed pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinelli. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pulisic. That's been cut out, well played.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Rafael Leao! So close to drawing level.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Pinches it off him. Waneri. Rice. Thiaw calmly anticipates. Partey. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan have reclaimed it. It's a sweet ball, that.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, that's ambitious. That pass has been well intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. He is through here. Havertz! In he goes again. It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. The action has already started. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a fine interception. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
For this guy, João Felix, Peter, freedom of movement is key. When he's at his most prolific and dangerous, he tends to drift out a lot, stretching defences and exploiting space. You wonder how much space he's going to be afforded here. I guess they'll be planning on shutting him down.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Merino for Rice. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Loftus-Cheek. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And they've got rid. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, he's onto this. He's through, now is he in? Thiaw. Abraham chasing after it. Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Abraham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's found the way through. Very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's played him through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Loftus-Cheek. Rafael Leao. Loftus-Cheek. Well timed, excellent interception. Gabriel Jesus. That looks a good ball through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Gabriel gathers from the goal kick. Gabriel cuts it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So much time and space here. Oh, he's been caught on it. Has a goal! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. 5 minutes till the break. Over to the left. That is a great pick out. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. Sterling! And that's caused a worry or two.
Sterling really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
There will be
Rafael
1
Leao.
minute added time.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Merino. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. No way through there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, that's delightful. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Jesus. Now it's Havertz.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Foot in. Joao Felix. Joao Felix. Merino. And it's Loftus-Cheek. And he's cleared it out of harm's way and reclaimed it in a trice. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well,
He's going for goal! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
The attendance for this match
Jim,
was
what are you thinking?
52,000.
well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to
Rafael Leao! Loftus-Cheek! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Timber is there, and he can get that clear. Rice.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rafael Leao.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Joao Felix. Played out towards the right wing. Rafael Leao. Hernandez. Chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Abraham very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Pinches it off him. Rafael Leao. He is through here. Gets into some space. He's shifting through the gears here. Raya can claim that. Rafael Leao. And that's been intercepted. Great pressure, plenty of it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Loftus-Cheek, number 77. Number 79.
What a save by David Raya!
Coming on the field, number 14, Reinders. Number 7, Santiago Jimenez. Number 13.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's going to be another throw.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao going full tilt down the left.
Substitutions taking place.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's a really well-measured ball. Rafael Leao. Timber does well to get it back. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And he's managed to gift it back. Just 5 minutes left. Abraham! He might... Decent hit! He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He's got away. Tomori.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he can clear it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he cuts out the supply. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Over to the other side. Luis Skelly can't. And that will be the final act. Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Abraham taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olympico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. And we're underway. Zaccagni. Shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. And it's a corner. Lazio with the corner, there first. Sterling clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be played as a centre-forward, and it made it difficult for him. I mean, he wasn't attuned to that position, but now he's grown into it, and things are beginning to work.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And they've got rid. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely ball. It's Gabriel Jesus! Goal! Arsenal! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lazio are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Merino short changes him with that pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Havertz. Now it's Havertz. Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's gone looking for safety and claimed it back swiftly. What a throw in. Time and again they are repelled. Havertz. Arsenal finding their passes. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He could be in here. And he's away. Havertz! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Timber.
Lazio certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Zaccagni. Merino. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's played him through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Dia. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Nice interception, well timed. And he's heaved it away. And it's Vecino. Havertz delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Looking for the runner. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back on the way.
Lazio really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nicely weighted ball. And back to the keeper they go. Raya gets it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Gabriel producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. Sterling! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Zaccagni. Defending was strong and firm. Patrick did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lazio different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Good play on the left-hand side here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Dia! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They win it back and bit hard.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zaccagni. Oh, he's through the middle. Dia in with the challenge. Well, there's the clearance. Lazio are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Pinches it off him. Well, that's been cut out, well played. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he put it away? Goal! Lazio! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So here comes a substitution. Lazio take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Deftly away. Lazio have reclaimed it. Pedro thinks one through.
Lazio can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Oh, it's hit the post! Nicely spread. Not the most accurate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Patrick gets rid without sophistication. Now that's well seen too. Ødegaard. Guendouzi. Saliba gets a foot in here. Ødegaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always...
Well, it is undoubtedly one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game, as two historical heavyweights square up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue, and with some validity, that the fixture has diminished to a small extent since its heyday back in the 90s and mid-2000s, when these two teams were lapping up the lion's share of silverware season after season. Times have changed since, thanks largely to the emergence of other ambitious teams, but there is no doubt that this remains one of the hottest tickets around. It has the history, it has the hype, and it has always provided high entertainment. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
The action has already started. That's really well cleared. Some really good ball movement. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So, a breakthrough already. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Zirkzee, Garnacho, he's found a way through, Garnacho! He scores! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gabriel Jesus. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that was never going to make it. Mount. Garnacho. Zirkzee. He's looking to set free a runner. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And one more try! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Havertz. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Merino. Jorginho. Martinez. Højlund. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has left him in a heap. Zirkzee does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's got away, and that's played in low. Merino, and that's gone loose. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Højlund. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rice. Garnacho. Well, there's a probing ball. Rice. Jorginho. Can he spark a counter here? Zirkzee chasing after it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nicely aimed pass. Højlund! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Up for a header! Just off target. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Zirkzee. Merino.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Casemiro. And he's intervened well there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Garnacho. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Manchester United in control
Things
at
are looking good
half-time.
for our boys
It's 2-0.
as they go off for their well-earned break. Let's keep this up. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mason
So
Mount.
off we go once more.
Coming on the field is
Manchester
number 8.
United different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Garnacho. Oh, that's a key interception. Merino. And Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus goes steaming forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Casemiro. And he's picked out the run. Garnacho. He has found the way through. Garnacho! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Garnacho. Big chance! Decent enough try. Merino. Gabriel Jesus. Gets a good foot in there. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Garnacho! Oh, that was vital. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Kivior kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Højlund. Merino. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Merino. That's very neat. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's let fly. Time and again they are repelled. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Fiddles it through. Højlund! Oh, that was no routine save.
Højlund really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their third corner. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Garnacho! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Garnacho really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Merino, he's through here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Martinez. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Menu. Saliba does well to stand firm and defend it. He shifted it to the flank. Played back in. Oh, great play!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Menu. Rice. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. More and more pressure on the ball here. Garnacho. Trossard. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that is a little undercooked. Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Zirkzee, Garnacho providing an outlet on that. There's the hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a...